There's something in my eye and I can't seem to get it out. Oh wait, no, it's gone. No, it's not. So, some basic facts about my beautiful existence. I am 23, my name is Gracia, I live in the Netherlands. And my current stand in life, I have become indifferent to friendships. Why are my neighbors yelling? First they turn up the music, then they have the audacity to interrupt me. How dare they? Anyway, to forming friendships, maintaining friendships. Same goes for romantic relationships. I am tired. I'm done. Nothing feels demure anymore. Nothing feels thoughtful. Nothing feels mindful. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I have to change the scene. I did not expect myself to change the scene towards this part. Okay, so we're sitting here. Almost. Almost. We are sitting here. Here in this little room. Hi. Okay, so over the past few years, so let's say ever since the world shut down, almost every country except for Switzerland, obviously, I've been thinking about what I find important within them. How do I want to maintain them? How do I want the efforts to go both ways? How to nurture them, how to set boundaries, which is something that I struggle with still. And how can I be authentic within those relationships and also be appreciative of that person feels appreciative towards my efforts, and kind of have this healthy back and forth. After 4 years, almost 5 years of thinking about this, I think I finally got it. And you may think, okay, why, if you feel indifferent towards friendships, then why, how are you even putting in the effort to think about friendships at all? And the reason is I got diagnosed by lupus like a few months ago, and it made me look at friendships and relationships in general very differently. I just can't put that much effort in my friendships anymore. I can't be the only one saying, hey, we should do this or we should do that, which most of my friendships feel like that, like it's very one-sided. Or they'll say, oh, let's do that, and then they don't put in the effort to actually make a plan. But nonetheless, the diagnosis kind of made me realize I can live 60 years, healthy as a bell, or I can perish within 2 years. So it's one of the two. And, you know, holding on to friendships that are not worth holding on to, or you put a lot of energy into them and you just feel drained. That is not the way I want to live my perhaps short life. Now you have a little bit of the backstory, you kind of know how my friendships are, etc, etc. Know my personal health, very intimate. And so the most important thing that I find is being there. That is something that I think we kind of lost during the whole shutdown of the world, and I want to get that back. Not kind of, I am going to get that back. There are some people that I know I want them to be in my life for a very long time, and other people like, oh well, I see you when I see you, which is like 99% of my friendships, which is fine. People shouldn't always be there. But funny story about being there and being flaky. I had a birthday party last year, right? I hate birthday parties, but I think it's a lot of fun to see your family and like different types of friends just hanging out together and see how they collectively party, essentially. 5 of them cancelled on the day of. From those 5 people, right, one had a good excuse. There was only one out of those 5 people that actually followed up with let's hang out, and we hung out like a month later. That kind of just showed me like, okay, the rest of those people just aren't my friends. If I see them, I see them. If I hang out with them once in a while, okay, but these are clearly not people that are, how do you say that? Interested in keeping the communication going. If I don't text them, nothing will happen. I have also gone through that process multiple times where I realized, okay, these friends aren't going to be my long-term friends. Fine, you don't need to invite everyone to your wedding. Anyway, you can imagine that that hurts and that that is difficult. However, if those people aren't for you, those people aren't for you. You can't hold on to friendships that are one-sided just because you think they're a fun person. They also have to think you're a fun person. And if they truly think you're a fun person, they will invite you to things. They will pick you up. They will be like, okay, we're going to the same place. Let's go together because it's hilarious when we are together. I'm going through that process thanks to lupus. For some reason, I am grateful that I have a chronic illness because it made me realize like, okay, there are a lot of things that I can't put in as much energy as I did before because it will literally drain my body to the point where I can't even get out of bed. And I'm not kidding when I say that. Lupus is something that I probably had around a year right now, but I didn't know what it was. And in the month November, December, I was drained. I couldn't stand up. Every single day I had to drink like multiple cups of caffeine because I could not hold on for life. I've never been that tired. You know when you've been to the gym and like you really had a workout and now you're really tired? Imagine that tenfold at least. That's how I felt. So and it's a illness that has like periods, so this will happen more often, not often, but it will happen in periods where I'm gonna feel so tired. So I can't spend that much energy in friendships. If it's not two-sided, sorry, I won't call you. Have fun. You probably meet someone as amazing as me. Honestly, people watching, hello women, maybe men if you're watching. I think a lot of us realize that we are really amazing and we are really people that put in the effort. If people don't appreciate your effort, run. Because the amount of money and time that is poured into people and got nothing back. I mean, not money-wise, not attention-wise, effort-wise. It's just, you have to have one of those three categories in your friends. If they don't do that, if they do none of them, run. A lot of my friends, my good friends, they will pour it into time, which is really nice. Because I have one friend, she lives like 4 hours away, and every time she's here, we will hang out for like 4 to 6 hours. I have one friend who does it an effort where I know she's really busy. She lives like down the street, but I know she's really busy because she's going to become a doctor. But she will put in the effort like to plan something like, okay, we're gonna see each other that month, that time, what are we gonna do? That's effort. Oh, my tea. Okay, so we talked about friendships and how they can be one-sided, and you have to know what you want from your friendships and what you can give. When I think about giving into my friendship and pouring in effort, I love cooking. And now that I have lupus, I have to change my diet. So I'm cooking a diverse amount of things. I just learned how to make like honey chicken, which is just magnifique. Tastes great, lovely. Ooh, I love to do spontaneous things. I love to do new things. I had a list. And I love giving people gifts. I'm someone that will make a gift basket for someone's birthday just because I really love it. And I know they want to try this and they want to try that. So I really, really love that. That is how I want myself to express myself to my friends in the next couple of years. Because those things come so effortlessly for me. When I'm cooking for like a small party, like 4 people max. I try to do it with more people, but it's just stressful. Anyway, it takes a very long time to have a strong, almost effortless friendship when you're an adult. You will hit bumps, you will hit roads. You hit roads. No, you hit bumps and you hit stumbling blocks. But that's also the reason that I only have female friends. I have a lot of male acquaintances, but I have a lot of female friends. People learn the difference. I have male acquaintances that won't put in the effort in making it a very good friendship, so there's no reason for me to continue talking to them. I will invite them sometimes, like at dinner parties or something, but that's about it. Yeah, having acquaintances, I already said this before, I think. Having acquaintances, very nice, very chill. Sometimes it's nice to talk to someone that has a different perspective, that isn't like your close friend, because sometimes your close friend can be biased. So it's nice to have an objective opinion about something from someone that isn't as close to you. Nonetheless, have a very good idea of who are your acquaintances and who are your friends. Who do you want to put effort in and who is putting effort into you? Those things you need to know. Nonetheless, I think your question kind of now is like, okay, if you have such a clear idea of your friendships and relationships, why do you feel indifferent? Like, I love a lot of my friends. The few that I have. It would be very disheartening and sad if I would lose one of them. Knock on wood. But it wouldn't destroy me as I think it used to. It's like if I lose a friendship, okay, I still have myself and my cats. And perhaps my future dog. And a future horse. But the puzzle pieces are going to switch in life anyway. Because you know when you make a puzzle and sometimes you think like a puzzle's gonna fit here, and then when you're busy with the puzzle more longer, you figure out like, oh no, it looks like it fits there, but it doesn't. Then you have to like switch it somewhere else. That is how I feel about relationships. You may think it will fit, but it doesn't. And maybe it's not even the puzzle piece for this puzzle, right? Friendships, relationships, connections, they probably won't last forever. There are stories about people who are friends for 20 years, 30. I know grandmas that have been friends for 50 years. My mom is friends with her friend for almost 40 years. Like, that's a very long time. But overall, I think in nowadays age, it is just a lot more difficult. People rather stay online than actually go outside and take a walk. Nonetheless, I don't want this video to be disheartening. Friendships take a lot of time and effort, and I think people have forgotten that. And that's okay, and you can be that friend. Maybe send this to your friend group and say like, hey guys, I think we should hang out more. I think we should do things more outside. Maybe throw some dinner parties. Maybe instead of drinking and smoking, maybe we should drink some tea and eat some fruit. This is mango, by the way. Oh, I had a really cool sentence, sorry. Oh yeah, if people do not want to come along with you, let them leave. Don't try to hold on. It will cost your energy to lift them up, because they clearly don't have the energy by themselves. Not everyone's going to be your friend. Keeping friendships is hard work, and it has to go both ways. No matter if you have a chronic illness or kids or hard time, getting a cup of tea once in a while is worth it to keep that friendship going. I hope you have a really fun time. I enjoyed talking. If you like more videos like this, comment, subscribe, like, and I see you next time. Don't forget to eat your fruit. Get yourself a fruit bowl. It's very good for you. You need it. I promise. It's good for you. Sorry.